This original WSRE presentation is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
One day the devil came to him, for he was a minor demon, asked him to torture some humans. With his two friends in tow, Mittens and El Sapo, the Baron Mondo Van Duren, on Nightmare Theater.
Look, I don't know how else I can explain it. Herman is like Frankenstein, sorta, and Lily is a vampire, and Eddie, well, he's somehow a werewolf who doesn't need the full moon to turn into one. I mean, I'm not sure how that happened, how the moon was in the 60s was different or something, I guess. And yeah, a vampire and a Frankenstein type having a werewolf is weird. But you know what they say, mama's baby, daddy maybe. Oh, wait, we're on. Hello, my friends, and welcome once again to another edition of Nightmare Theater. I am, as always, your host, the Baron Mondo Von Doren, here with Mittens the Werewolf. And as usual, we are waiting for El Sapo to show up with our movie for tonight.
Hey guys, how is it going? I've been out working out this morning, I tell you, self-improvement is one of my passions. I have been getting in shape. I've been doing that, the Charles Adams course you see in the back of the funny books. Exercise, eating right, health and fitness. It's the key to eternal use, the best thing for you. You should try it. It'll make you feel like a new man and a new wolf. Already this morning, I've jogged 3 miles, I've done 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and 10 chin-ups.
How many shut-ups can you do?
What?
We're on the air, stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know the answer, but I'll ask anyway. While you were grinding it out and becoming a new sweaty man, did you manage to find a movie?
I did not, but I did find this in another guy's locker. I don't think he wanted it because the lock on the locker wasn't that strong. Can you show this while I run and get a movie? And I am gonna run because I want to keep up this calorie burn and keep my burn blazing.
Oh, you're gonna keep burning, all right. Let's see. Felix the Cat and, oh no, folks, Chapter 11 of The Phantom Creeps. Why don't you folks watch this while Jack LaLame runs and finds us a movie?
that switch.
Mr. Box, did you find it?
No. The fellow I was fighting with just before the wreck was one of the spy ring. He was telling the truth. If that box had been aboard, we'd have all been blown to bits. Feel any better now?
Lots. Ooh, a horrible experience.
Think what a swell story that'll make for your paper. You feel strong enough to lend a hand with the first aid?
Sure, come on.
Sign of the spies Bob phoned us about. They must have left. He's probably following them. Now's our chance to give this place a real once-over. Take them along with us, and I'll have some of the boys come back and watch this place in case anybody else comes. Hope we can contact Bob soon. I've got to get some more dope on this spy ring.
Lucky we saw West boarding that train.
If we hadn't, we'd have lost Zorka's meteorite sure. What's our next move?
Get Zorka's mystery box out of the country. I'll contact our home base by radio as soon as we reach the office.
There go two of the spies in that car.
I told you that was a G-man who's been working with Captain West. He's turning to follow us. Step on it.
Let him come.
I wonder what it was.
Our prisoner got away.
Well, there's no use looking for him now. The main thing's to get hold of Bob.
Maybe he'll contact my office.
Well, we'll go there anyhow. We can get out of this ditch.
Were the men in that car coming from the direction of the railroad?
Yeah.
Then they're the ones Zorka boxed. We'll have to find them. They'll probably try to get it out of the country. It'd be a terrific weapon of offense in the hands of a hostile nation.
I wish I hadn't let that guy get away. He might have given us a lead.
Well, from what we know, then he'll probably go back to Zorka's. We can probably pick him up there.
Where have you been, Monk? I was caught by Mallory and a government man. Did they have my meteor? No. But they chased a car with 2 spies in it. Captain West hasn't it either. Maybe the spies have it. What happened to this gun? I tried to use it on Daly and Mallory, but they shot it and destroyed it. Destroyed it? They cannot destroy it any more than they can destroy me. You should have more confidence in my weapon. I believe you. Pull it away. They have my meteor, but not all of it. Come. I have still enough elements to destroy all my enemies. Well, why don't you use it before they finish us? No. To do it now, it would mean to destroy my meteorite. That I have to get back first. I'll go with you. No. You stay here. This is work for the Phantom alone.
Right, I've got it. We'll be on our way in a minute. Be sure and keep Zorka's lab covered. Yeah, goodbye. Headquarters reports that the Phantom radio is broadcasting its mysterious code again. The federal truck's trying to locate it. If we make it snappy, we can find the truck in the vicinity of State and Main Street.
You said I could be in on the finish.
Sure, I'm hoping this will be it. Will you stand by here, Doctor, in case we need you?
Surely, and good luck, Bob.
Thanks, I could use a little bit of luck.
.4, Harbor, 210, urgent. Concerning Z46, Batavia, 97, Atlantic. What's wrong?
Plenty. The federal radio truck is only 4 blocks away, heading in this direction.
Well, they can't decipher this code I'm using.
Maybe not, but they can trace from where it's coming from.
I must finish. Our only chance of getting out of the country is by submarine. The Prince has got a supply one.
Okay, make it snappy.
Continue. 4-3, Pacific. Captain West.
The Phantom radio's in this block somewhere, Captain. The estimates prove that.
Phone for more men. Have them surround the block. Search every building in this neighborhood if necessary.
Yes.
We'll cover as much as we can till help arrives. Jim, you take that street. Come on, Chief.
210. Urgent.
Federal truck stopped at the corner. Captain West just met it. We'll get away in the old car that's parked in the alley. Come.
There go two of those spies now.
We have to get after him. Mike's got the car.
Well, one of the other boys just got here. His car's around the corner.
I'll take it. You stay here and try to find the radio location.
All right.
You better stay here and look out and see if anyone...
Let me drive in case you have to do any shooting.
All right, bloodthirsty. Still want to be in on the finish, eh? Even if it is your own.
Go ahead, but no more cars are coming through before the blast. Thanks. That's the second time that plunger failed today.
All right, touch her off with a fuse, Mike.
Okay. Back to work, men.
Isn't that a barricade across the road?
Yes, but it may be a trick to stop us. Keep going.
Stop!
Keep going.
Welcome back. While we're waiting for El Sapo to return with tonight's film, now would be a good time to break out your computer, tablet, or other personal communications device and let us know what you think of the show. Give us the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you think, we want to know about it. Visit us at nightmaretheater.com. Operators are standing by. Now, let's get back to the cartoon. Hello and welcome back. I've got some great news, folks. There's only one chapter left in The Phantom Creeps. I figure in this next chapter, it's got to be the funeral for those two, right? I mean, we saw the dynamite blow them up. We all saw it with our own eyes. Speaking of things that ought to be blown up, here we are again, waiting for El Sapo to return with tonight's movie. He ought to be here any minute now with something that we can...
Here I am, boss, here I am. Sorry it took me so long, but I really think I hurt my back when I was exercising this morning.
Yeah, that's great. Did you find a movie?
Yeah, I did. And I think it might be a good one. It's called The Wasp Woman. And it was directed by Alfred Hitchcock, and it stars Laurence Olivier, John Barrymore, and the great Bette Davis.
Let me see that. That doesn't sound...
Check it out.
You must have hit your head this morning. This is a Roger Corman movie. It features Bruno Vasoda and Susan Cabot. And I think there's a guy who was on the Andy Griffith Show once. I don't even remember his name. I do know a little about this one. It's a 1959 classic, and boy, does it stink. This film was released as a double feature with Beast from the Haunted Cave. It's a typically cheap-made Roger Corman film. If you folks have seen any of the other Roger Corman films we've shown, you might recognize the musical score. He used it again and again and again. It was originally used in A Bucket of Blood, but Corman was a thrifty guy, and he used it again in Little Shop of Horrors, and again in The Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Hey, why would someone use the same shtick over and over instead of coming up with something new each time?
At any rate, this movie is about a lady who wants to be young, so she lets a bunch of wasps sting her or something like that, who knows. There is some interesting trivia about this movie. Susan Cabot, the lead actress, had quite a relationship with King Hussein of Jordan, but he broke it off when he learned she was Jewish, and that's sadly a true story. And this movie was Susan Cabot's last. She left acting and eventually was murdered by her own son.
That's horrible. Hey, but I found something interesting about this movie in an old book I read.
Oh, really? What did you discover?
Well, just like Alfred Hitchcock, Roger Corman has a small cameo in this film. He plays a doctor.
Listen, he only did that because he was too cheap to hire another actor. He was a real cheapskate when it came to making movies. And as for proof of his cheapness, why don't you folks sit back, relax, as we present The Wasp Woman here on Nightmare Theater.
rest, my little friend. Your puppy is not going to hurt you one bit. Just relax and sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And in the morning, you'll find yourselves in your new home. Eh, my pets?
Good morning, Doc. What you got there?
Ivan, I found some new friends. Listen.
Wasp, you better be careful. They can sting a man to death.
Don't worry, we understand each other. They know who their friend is. They can tell.
Yeah, but they know when you ain't, too.
Nonsense. If you knew about wasps what I know, you'd have no fear of them, my boy. No fear.
Hey, you! Give us a hand here.
Hello there, Mr. Barker. Yeah, surprised to see you out here in the field, sir. How are things running at the front office?
Smooth as honey, Renfro. I see here you turned in over 1,000 pounds of orange blossom honey and 400 of beeswax last month, Renfro. Congratulations. You've made the top of the list again.
Thank you, sir.
I think honey needs your kind of man, Renfro. You stay with it, and I can see a bright future for you with the company.
Well, I do try to do my best, Mr. Barker. I try to take my inspiration from the bees. Always busy, busy, busy.
Yes. What about this fellow, Dr. Zinthrop?
Zinthrop? Boy, there's a nut. Him and his bees. You know, it wouldn't surprise me someday to see him flapping his arms, taking off after some queen bee with the rest of the drone.
Well, he's paid to do research on royal jelly. Haven't had a progress report from him in a month.
Well, he has a little workshop up there back of the orange grove. Keeps a few colonies.
I suppose I better go up there and take a look. Hey, you! Where's this fellow Zinthrop? Oh, he's up where the extractor is, up there.
Hey. This isn't a honeybee. These are wasps.
What? Who's responsible for this?
Most likely Dr. Zinthrop, sir. I told you he was a crackpot.
Zinthrop, huh? Zinthrop. here, Sinthrop. What's all this nonsense about wasps?
I'm so glad you dropped in, Mr. Barker. Mr. Barker, I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
Discovery? What do you mean?
Well, sir, I almost perfected a new method of extracting royal jelly from the queen wasp.
According to my figures, you're better at extracting funds from the company. Now, look here, Sinthrop. Over $1,000 last month for miscellaneous.
Yes, I know. But, Mr. Barker, let me just show you something. Just let me show you something. Already, I've learned to slow the process of aging. Soon, I shall be able to reverse it entirely.
What are you getting at, Sinthrop?
Look. What do you see?
See a big dog and a little dog.
Let's say an old dog and a young dog.
All right. So what?
Well, they're exactly the same age. You see, the little one, Greta, has been given regular injections of my compound from the queen wasp.
Just like I told you, Mr. Barker. Now, look here, Sinthrop. I understand about science and progress and all that, but you were obtained to extract queen bee royal jelly. Now, it's a health food, a cosmetic. It's not a miracle drug or an elixir of youth. That sort of thing is impossible.
Oh, but Mr. Parker...
Sinthrop, I'm sorry, Sinthrop, but I'm going to have to let you go. You just don't seem to be one of the team. You understand. Good luck. I'm sure you'll fit in somewhere.
Fit in. Somewhere. Oh, no, don't worry, my friend. We shall find a home somehow, somewhere. Oh, but you sound impatient. I know. It's your babies, huh? They're hungry and they must be fed. Now, how would you like a nice, juicy little caterpillar, huh? You'd like that, wouldn't you? There. Now, you must eat them and be strong because, well, we have a lot of work to do together. Yes, sir. A lot of work.
As you can see, gentlemen, sales for the last fiscal quarter have dropped 14.5%. There's not been a corresponding drop in our competitor sales. I trust one of you gentlemen has a satisfactory explanation for this decline. But one little suggestion, gentlemen. We'll start with you, Thompson. As public relations manager, no doubt you have some faint glimmering of what's happening to stolen products. Well, Thompson?
Well, you see, I
had no idea you were such an excellent public speaker, Thompson.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Darlin. I guess I'm not feeling very well this morning.
I'm sorry you aren't.
I think I can tell you why Starlin products are falling off so badly, Miss Starlin.
We're listening, May. Where would you put the responsibility for this decline?
On you, Miss Starlin.
I imagine you have arguments to support that contention.
We've all been looking at it for the past 20 minutes. The most convincing argument is right on that graph. May I show you? Thank you. Now, right here in April is when Starlin sales started falling off.
Very clever of you, Lane.
Would you mind waiting until I finish, Miss Starlin? That's enough, Lane.
Relax, Willis. My apologies for the interruption.
Thank you. Now, as I said, sales began to fall in April. But the reason for the fall was back here in February. Now, the Starlin products have always been thought of as something of a modern miracle in the cosmetics trade. A firm built to a multi-million-dollar-a-year business on the strength and appeal of one person, Janice Starlin. From the beginning right through until February of this year, only one woman's face was used to advertise those products. Your face, Miss Starlin. The public have come to accept you as a symbol. Well, now, after 16 years, they see a different face. They don't trust it. They feel cheated. The simple fact is that Starlin Cosmetics should have Janice Starlin's picture advertising them. Well, that's about all I've got to say.
A darn good job of saying it, too.
I agree. Lady makes a lot of sense on that score, Miss Starlin.
I think I've had enough flattery for one morning, gentlemen. It was a very convincing argument, Lane. There's only one small factor you've overlooked. Not even Janice Starlin can remain a glamour girl forever.
Miss Starlin.
Yes, Mary.
There's a Mr. Zinthrop in reception. He says he has an appointment.
Thank you. Well, it's been a very informative get-together. That'll be all for now.
Yes, Miss Starlin.
I'd like to see you in my office, please.
Sure, Miss Starlin. Take it easy, hotshot. Something on your mind, Miss Starlin?
You've done some work on royal jelly, haven't you?
Hello.
Are there any real therapeutic values in it?
Well, I'd say so. Of course, a lot depends on each individual's reaction to the stuff.
What do you mean?
Just that no two people react in precisely the same way. One man's meat's another man's poison.
Oh. But you think royal jelly can be beneficial in some cases?
Queen bees set a lot of store by it.
I'll accept that as an affirmative answer. Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the queen wasp, for example. I mean, do you suppose that might have some rejuvenating effect on a human being?
I'd stay away from wasps if I were you, Miss Starlin. Socially, the queen wasp is on a level with the black widow spider. They're both carnivorous. They paralyze their victims and then take their time devouring them alive. They kill their mates in the same way, too. Strictly a one-sided romance.
Well, I'm not exactly interested in the love life of the queen wasp. I want your opinion on the possibilities of using enzyme extracts from royal wasp jelly, commercially.
Well, if you want an honest opinion, Miss Starlin...
Of course I want an honest opinion.
Then my advice is forget about it.
Thank you, Arthur.
Anytime, Miss Starlin.
Have Mr. Zinthrop come in.
Yes, Miss Starlin. You can go in now, sir.
Oh. About time.
Janice Starlin Enterprises.
Miss Starlin?
Yes. How do you do? I'm afraid I won't be able to give you much time, Mr. Zinthrop.
But it is I who give you the time, Miss Starlin. Oh, yes. Plenty of time I give you. 10, maybe 15 years I give you.
I want you to understand one thing very clearly, Mr. Zinthrop. I expect absolute proof of what you claim in your letter. Tangible proof, not words.
Such proof you shall get, madame, and more. But I think I'd better show you in the laboratory, yes?
Why?
Look.
They look terrible. Why don't you put them out of their misery?
Madame, you ask for proof. Please be kind enough to look at proof you ask for. May I proceed? Thank you. come, little girl. In a few minutes, madame, you shall see a miracle you shall not believe. Oh, no tricks. You may look if you like. I have no tricks. Well, don't look at me. I'm not changing. I see you do not believe one animal, so I bring two. I show you again, yes?
Yes, I must be sure.
Yes, madam. Darling, does my secret have interest for you, yes?
What are your terms, Mr. Zinthrop?
First, I must have a laboratory equipped with everything I need for my research. If we're successful, well, I ask for a little percentage. But I must get full credit for my discovery. That is most important to me.
I'll have Gordon draw out the contract.
Oh, contracts. Contracts I do not need. You give me your word. Good enough for me.
You amaze me. Frankly, when I received your letter, I thought you were just another eccentric. But there's always a chance you might not be. Then you walk in here and show me nothing short of a miracle. 2 miracles. And you say that you'll accept my word that I won't cheat you.
You won't. I know you're a good woman, even if you do not like other people to know it. However, my formula may not be good for human beings. I have not tested yet.
You will on me.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Zinthrop. Janice Starlin will be your next guinea pig.
Very well. Though it may take a little time to prepare sufficient extract. A week, maybe more.
I'll make whatever arrangements you may need for your equipment.
Thank you, madame. Now I see how you're built. All this.
I'm very close to losing it, Mr. Zinthrop. Maybe working together we can save Janice Starlin Enterprises. Maybe even make it bigger than ever before.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I am Lynn Lowry, and you are watching Nightmare Theater.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying The Wasp Woman here on Nightmare Theater. You know, Seppo, I think this film is a serious critique of our youth and beauty-obsessed culture, especially focusing on the role of women in said culture and in the corporate world.
You know, maybe so, boss, but there's just something about this film I don't get.
I bet there's a lot you don't get.
The lady in the movie, right? She's worried about aging and not looking young, then she lights up a cigarette. Didn't she know cigarettes age you and make you look wrinkled?
Well, actually, Seppo, back in those days, smoking was considered good for you. Smoking actually made you look better. It made women look sophisticated and it made men look tough.
Cool.
And if you went to the doctor with a headache, he'd prescribe a carton of Chesterfields and a shot of whiskey and send you on your way. Women smoked while delivering babies. Babies started smoking at 18 months. Professional athletes did cigarette commercials. It was a completely different time.
But did people actually think smoking was good for them?
Of course they did, and it was. People were different back then.
Do you think that I should take up smoking?
I thought you were on some kind of fitness kick or something.
That's right, I shouldn't smoke, even though smokes would make me look like a real tough guy.
There aren't enough cigarettes in the world to make you look tough. Look, smoking was something people did in the old days. The world changes. It was a bad idea then, and it's a bad idea now. Speaking of ideas, let's get back to The Wasp Woman here on Nightmare Theater.
I'm sure the next 3 months will see a rise in Starlin sales that will surpass anything we've dared imagine. Mr. Zinthrop is working on the final stages of a development that will revolutionize the cosmetic industry. He's to have a free hand in his experiments and will be answerable to no one but myself. At the moment, I cannot divulge the nature of Mr. Zintrop's experiments, but I can assure you it will bring worldwide recognition to Janus Starlin Enterprises.
Granddaddy of all confidence men to taking a gal like Starlin. Why doesn't somebody wise her up?
Like you, for instance? Phil, what makes you think Zinthrop really isn't on the level? After all, we don't even know what he's working on. It could be very legitimate.
You're as bad as she is. Oh, women.
Men. Every time you're stuck for an answer, you always come up with women. You're not getting out of this one so easily. I'd like to know why you think Zinthrop really hasn't got something.
Well, you can call it male intuition if you like. It's just that there's something about this whole business that doesn't smell right. The private laboratory, the secret experiments, Zinthrop himself. The only thing he's missing is a genie with a lamp.
You better leave the intuition to me. I'll let you buy me dinner.
Buy you dinner? What's happened to your sporting blood? I thought we were going to toss for the check.
Oh, no. You won the last 3 times.
All right, look, I'll make a deal with you. Dinner is on me if you promise to keep an eye on what goes on in there.
What do you want me to do? Read her mail and send you messages and keep her code?
You could do worse.
Oh, no, Mr. Cooper, not you, too.
I've been trying to tell Bright Eyes here that I think Zinthrop is a phony and a confidence man.
If I were sure of that, I wouldn't be worried. I think he's a lot more dangerous. A quack.
Oh, I don't follow you, Coop.
Well, a confidence man would just be interested in your money. The only damage they can do is to your pocketbook. A quack can be fatal.
I says, listen, Irving, I'm getting sick of this TV every night. I mean, you know, we can do the same thing in a nightclub. Well, almost. Good morning. Janus Starlin Enterprises. I got 2 words for you. Drop dead. Twice. Irving, calls me to tell me Dr. Cyclops is on Channel 9 tonight. I've seen it twice already.
Good morning. Is Miss Starlin in her office now?
Miss Starlin's in conference. Would you like to speak to her secretary?
Oh, no. Just say to Miss Starlin I should like to see her when she has time, huh?
Yes. Was there something else, Mr. Zinthrop?
No. Goodbye.
Goodbye. What a character. A regular two-eyed Dr. Cyclops. Even the bow. Good morning. May I see Miss Zardling, please? He's a real weirdie. Wonder what his game is. Who cares? You know, Morton thinks he's a crackpot. I heard him telling Cooper so. Old Bug Eyes really has the execs worried. About what? That's just it. They don't know. Oh. So anyway, back to Irving.
Is it important?
Miss Darling, do you remember the big cat I showed you last week? No?
What about it?
Well, I want you to look at him. Come.
No.
Quite a difference, yes?
That's incredible. Say, Mark.
Say, cat.
You're young again. Can you realize what that means? You're a kitten again. Your whole life to live over. How does it feel?
I think perhaps you'll be able to find out for yourself, Miss Darling. Today will be your first injection. Sit down, please.
What is it, Gleason? I've sent you a memo. Mr. Zinthrop has carte blanche to order anything he requires.
It is no concern of yours, Gleason.
Make out a check for the full amount.
Sue? Mary. Can I talk to Mr. Lane a minute? Bill? Hey, listen. Gleason just got a bill for $2,300. Zinthrop. Enzyme extract.
Yes, we are making progress. There's great improvement in the tissue.
Why is it taking so long? It's the third week.
You forget, my dear, there's more to you than a little kitten, no? Besides, there's a difference in metabolism.
Why not increase the dosage? Wouldn't that step up the process?
Patience, my dear, patience. We must tread lightly, with care, your arm, please. You know, I've been experimenting with a concentrated solution of the enzymes. Oh, a great deal more powerful than the solution I've been using in your injection.
Oh?
Yes. And I think it will be better for lotions. As an emollient lotion, it'll make estrogenic creams and all such products old-fashioned. My dear, Stalin will be world famous, bringing you to millions.
You're right, Zinthrop. There are going to be a few red faces in my advertising department.
But I am right. Why, your own mirror will tell you that I am right. Why, you look at least 5 years younger than you looked 3 weeks ago.
I know.
let me talk to Bill a minute, Sue? Thanks. Bill, I think I've got it. Yeah, I'm a nervous wreck. Lunch.
You'll have to translate for me, Coop. I'm not very good at that technical stuff. Pseudo-technical. Mr. Zinthrop's a very capable confidence man from what I read in this letter. He claims he can stimulate the processes of rejuvenation through the use of enzymes extracted from wasps. Oh, but...
Well, what are you two Sherlocks going to do about it?
Right now, I don't know. Frankly, I'm getting tired of the whole business. That woman's so intent on holding back time, she's ready to fall for the first phony line she hears. Wasps.
Bill.
Face the facts, Mary. Janice Starland has built her whole life on youth and beauty. Now that she's losing them, she's scared to death. Right now, she's on cloud 9 with that quack Zinthrop that I'd hate to be around when she comes back down to earth. Well, maybe we can let her down easy. I think we owe her that much. Yeah. Well, what are we going to do? We can't just let Zinthrop build up her hopes and then knock the props out from under her.
How can he do such a terrible thing? Poor Jan. There must be something we can do before it's too late.
He's got a mighty convincing argument. Very impressive to the layman. 10 to 1, he's got a record just as impressive. Well, there are ways to find out. The answer might be right here in our hands. Ed. I'm going to keep this letter for a day or two.
Wait a minute. Suppose she finds out it's gone. I'm the only one with access to that desk. She'll know I took it.
Well, it's a chance you have to take, Mary. I think we can be pretty sure that Coop knows what he's doing, honey. Well, come on, young lover.
Look, I understand that
So
the
what I've
Twilight
always
Zone
wanted
is
to
an
know
absolute classic. I get
what's
it.
Phoebe
But I'm
Cates
just
really
saying,
like?
don't discount the
Really?
Night
Oh,
Gallery.
I'd never do that. Did she ever tell you how cute she thinks you are?
Great
stories.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's great.
Oh, hello, folks. Welcome back. We're down here again in the sub basement here at the TV studio, and we're back with the curator, the man that looks over the Merrill Movie Museum, and he's brought us another amazing item. This one looks really amazing today to talk about here on this episode. So without further ado, take it away, sir.
So this is one of the stars of Gremlins 2, the new batch. This is the Daphne
Zach
Gremlin.
Galligan. Oh.
No, Zach Galligan looks a little better than this these days. Not a lot, but a little.
A bit.
But yeah, this is the Daffy Gremlin. This is the puppet version of the Daffy Gremlin. You can actually see this particular puppet in the scene where his head comes out of the big pot of pasta.
This actual one.
This is the actual puppet.
And is this the pasta still? No. No, it's not.
No, I think that's his hair.
It looked like a noodle.
But yeah, it does look a little bit like a noodle. But yeah, so this is an animatronic puppet that they used.
Animatronic.
Animatronic.
What does that mean?
So that means there are cords and wires and gizmos inside to make him move around, and they would be controlled by puppeteers
So this moves?
using controls like these that would move various parts of the body. There are also the pieces here that would move the arms.
Wow.
I'm being very gentle with this because this is a very old puppet and it is very brittle, but there are parts of it that we can still operate, including the eyes. You can see those move around.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the eyes certainly have it on this puppet.
Wow. That is amazing.
And we can very, very gently move his ears a little bit, but they're rather crispy, so I don't want to move them too much. But
oh, that's good. Wow. It's about how far I can move my own ears.
So all of this would be combined to give the illusion of there being an actual gremlin.
And so not only do these special effects artists have to make these amazing puppets, I mean, look at the detail on this guy. It's quite unbelievable. But they also have to be puppeteers, too. They also have to be able to operate these things.
There are people whose whole career is doing puppeteering work in movies. We got to meet Brian Herring fairly recently, who is, among other things, the puppeteer who does BB-8 in the Star Wars movies, who's got a whole career being a puppeteer.
And so I guess obviously the thing we're trying to get is lifelike We want these things to be lifelike. We want people to have the illusion that they are alive. So is there like a combination of things that they do on set to make these creatures seem alive? Like obviously this isn't the only puppet.
Yeah, well, some of it is in the skull of the puppeteer, but some of it is in the detail work that's done by the craftsman. Some of it is in lighting, some of it is in set decoration. Sometimes there'll be some kind of other thing that will move independently of the figure, but it looks like the figure is moving it. There's a number of different things that all go into movie magic.
And how many versions of this guy would they make for a movie?
They may do several versions. It just depends on how much they needed a particular character, but they may do a miniature stop motion version. They may do inserts of just the hands or just the feet. We actually have some of those things in the collection as well. We do have a miniature gremlin. We've got some insert hands, some insert feet, not specifically for Daffy, but for gremlins. So there's a number of different ways that if you think about it when you're seeing the film, you might only see the hand reach out to grab Phoebe Cates, for example.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a hand, and on the end of that hand, there's a rod with a little manipulator piece that closes the fist and opens the fist, and somebody would be standing off stage, putting that hand into the shot and grabbing Phoebe Cates with the hand.
So it's a lot of work.
Definitely.
And it's amazing because you can talk about, you talk about the miniature gremlins, but also you can go to something like the 1970s King Kong, where they actually built a hand that would hold Jessica Lange. So these range in size from very small to humongous.
Yes, it just depends on what they're using it for and what the demands of the scene are.
Amazing.
Sometimes they will build a giant full-scale thing, like in that case.
Well, it's amazing, the movie magic that we get to see here on the show.
Not in our movies.
No, not in the movies that we show, but in movies in general. So why don't you folks get back to our film here on Nightmare Theater.
What is it, Maureen?
It is you, Miss Darling.
Of course it's me. Who did you think it was?
You look so different.
Finish your nails. Maureen. I think your phone is ringing.
Oh, yes, Miss Darling. Good morning. Janice Darling Enterprises.
Gentlemen, Janice Darlin Enterprises is about to start on the most widespread publicity campaign in the history of the cosmetic industry. Our slogan will be, Return to Youth with Janice Darlin. When Mr. Simtrop arrives, there will be a press interview, and all questions regarding the rejuvenation process will be referred to him. That'll be all for now, gentlemen.
It's amazing.
Oh, it's wonderful. You look marvelous.
I said that will be all for now, gentlemen. Good morning. Oh, not you, Mary. Wait a moment, please. Yes, Miss Darling. Isn't it wonderful? It's a miracle. A wonderful, incredible miracle.
We're so worried about you. We really thought you were in danger. We even went to plotting how to rescue you from Mr. Zenthrop. It all seems so silly. It seems ridiculous.
Oh, Mary. Mary, how old do I look? Tell me. How old? How old do I look? Tell me. How old?
23, maybe 22.
That's how old I was when I started Janice Darlin Enterprises. Do you realize what that means? I'm back where I started, 18 years ago, with what it took 18 years to accomplish. It's like a dream.
Years ago, a bunch of quacks were treating people with monkey glands. Seemed to work for a while. And then the deterioration set in.
That's awful. Do you think that will happen to Jan?
I don't know. If I could just get inside of his lab and run a breakdown on what he's using.
later we find them all.
Time is vital, Mr. Hellman. Every hour he's gone, it means more than you can possibly imagine.
Well, you haven't given me very much to go on. No home address, no former employer, no phone. This is just like starting from scratch.
Mr. Zinthrop wasn't a conventional employee. He didn't go through regular personnel.
Uh-huh. You say he came here about a month ago. Well, how did he come here, Miss Starlin? He just didn't walk in off the street, did he?
The letter. Right here in my drawer.
Maybe one of the other drawers.
So that's what she meant.
What who meant? Miss Starlin. The letter's been taken, and you think you know who took it, is that right?
My secretary, Miss Dennison.
You got her address handy?
Her phone number.
It might be better if I busted in on her cold. This way she'll have a chance to prepare a story.
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Mary? Janice Starlin.
Before I went to lunch, I made a duplicate copy of Mr. Zinthrup's letter. I was going to take that one to Bill and Mr. Cooper at first, but then I thought that the original would be better.
Have you got the copy?
Yes, it's in my desk.
Get that copy, Miss Dennison.
I'm R.J. Hattie, and you're watching Nightmare Theater.
Hello and welcome back to Nightmare Theater. We hope you're enjoying The Wasp Woman.
Boss, I have a question. This film came out in 1959, right? Now, 1958 saw the release of The Fly, and both of these films featured people being turned into insects. Later, you had the invasion of the bee girls in 1973, which was basically the same idea.
Well, it's not unlike The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka.
Now, I did not see that movie, but was turning into an insect a real fear people used to have? Was that something that actually happened often back in those days?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, in Alabama alone, there were 12 scientifically documented cases of people turning into bugs back in the 1950s.
Wow.
Okay, I made that up. But it really was a fear of Americans back then. See, with the atom bomb and new sciences being developed daily, folks were scared of what technology might bring. Every new innovation had a downside. It was a popular sci-fi theme.
That is amazing. I always learn something when I'm around you, boss.
But even if you look past the people turning into bugs or monsters idea, there were millions of films dealing with what technology could do if left unchecked. There was Them about giant ants, The Deadly Mantis, The Horror of Party Beach, millions more. Maybe even Jurassic Park would fall into the same category. All about how science has a downside.
Wow, so we should appreciate technology, but we should keep a healthy respect for it.
Exactly. Some people in the 50s thought we'd eventually become so dependent on technology that we'd stop talking to each other and spend the whole day staring at small screens.
That would be horrible.
I can see a plus side to you never speaking to me again, maybe.
But, you know, my back still hurts. Do you know of any technology that could fix my back? I am wearing a mustard poultice, but it's not working. I'm going to see if there is some solution from the world of science. You know what? I'll be back in a few minutes. I know a science guy. I'm going to go check with him.
Okay, whatever. While Sapo advances the premise of our plot, let's get back to the Wasp Woman here on Nightmare Theater.
946 West 73rd Street, Manhattan. Yeah, that's right. Get right on it, Jerry, and check back with me as soon as you can.
Yeah. Oh. You're sure he's our boy? Uh-huh.
Is he?
Central emergency. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, it looks like we've got him. There's a John Doe down at Central Emergency, auto accident. There's no identification on him, but he was wearing a lab smock and fills Inthrope's description.
Mary, get my coat and Lane, get a cab downstairs. He badly hurt.
Head injury, general contusion to the body. He's had a severe injury, and there's definite brain damage. Just how much, we can't tell as yet.
How long before you'll know?
It's hard to say, Miss Starling.
Who's the best man for this kind of injury?
Well, there's several top specialists.
Get the best. I'll take full responsibility for the expense.
Yes, Miss Starling.
I don't know, Arthur. I think it best we wait.
It's been 3 days since the accident, Jan. And no sign of improvement. He's still in a coma. You heard what the doctor said. He may never regain consciousness. And even if he does, who knows how badly his brain has been damaged.
Well, I'll give it another 48 hours. He doesn't regain consciousness by then. Well, you can take over the laboratory, Arthur.
Janet.
It's my decision.
Incredible. Right in front of our noses. We can't have used it all. I could run a qualitative analysis.
Always goes on a fritz right in the middle of a good program.
I want this to be the biggest advertising campaign in the history of cosmetic advertising. Every newspaper and magazine in the country will be flooded with our new slogan, Return to Youth with Janice Starlin.
Excuse me, Miss Starlin.
What is it, Thompson?
I think we should be a little conservative, Miss Starlin. Cosmetics are one thing, medications another.
we're liable to run into trouble.
Yes. All advertising copy will be cleared through your office.
Well, it's a touchy business, you know.
Max is right, Miss Starlin.
Don't have to second the motion, then. I want one thing understood very clearly now, gentlemen. Janice Starlin Enterprises is going to bring the most fantastically saleable product ever developed by modern cosmetics to the public. And I don't intend to be restricted by timidity on the part of my own staff. Is that clear? Are you all right, Miss Starlin? Just a little headache, Mary. I'm fine. Can I get you something? I'm all right. I'm all right. Thank you. I have some aspirin in my crate. Sorry, Mary. Well, that'll be all for now, gentlemen.
Hi, sweetie. Gee, I sure hope they give the girls working at Starlin first crack at that new stuff. Imagine being 18 again.
I guess if they can take 15 years off Starlin, they can take 10 off you.
What do you mean, 10?
Face it, honey. This is Maureen you're talking to.
Yeah? Well, if I were you, I'd take a double dose. Then maybe Irving wouldn't watch television so much.
So who says he looks at it?
I can't imagine what else he does.
3 guesses.
Say, did Cooper come in yet?
Missed a board meeting this morning. I bet Starlin's having a fit.
He should worry. Uh-oh. See you later.
Bye, honey.
Hi, pretty puss. You know where, Miss Starlin's office is?
Suite number 1.
La-dee-da, the Duchess of Flatbush herself.
How'd you like to have this phone wrapped around your ear, wise guy?
That's more like it, sister. Suite number 1.
Miss Starlin. Oh, what is it, Mary? Is there anything I can do? Yes. Is Mr. Sinthrop's room ready? Uh-huh. The nurse is fixing the emergency equipment now, and the ambulance is due any minute. Be sure to let me know when it arrives. Oh, Mary, please, before you go, could you see if you could work that thing? Oh, sure. I've seen lots of babies. Oh, simple enough. That'll be all, Mary. Thank you. We've had a room specially made over for you, Mr. Winthrop, and Miss Warren has a room adjoining yours, so there'll be someone near you at all times.
Thank you. Thank you.
When you're feeling better, Mr. Winthrop, there are a few things I'd like to discuss with you.
Good, good.
We'll do everything we can to make you comfortable, Mr. Winthrop. I'm going to spend the nights here in my office. So if anything develops, I'll be on hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Stop. Only there's something. I must tell you something important. But I cannot remember.
I'm sure it can wait. Right now, the main thing is to get you back to health. Take good care of him, Miss Warren. Yes, Miss Darling.
Sure is funny about old Coop.
You miss him one day at work and you're ready to call missing person.
Well, he's a pretty conscientious guy, honey. If he felt sick or something, he'd have called in.
Relax. We'll probably be in bright and chipper in a minute.
Interrupting something?
Oh, we were just having a little coffee clutch, Miss Starlin. We were talking about Mr. Cooper.
What about Mr. Cooper?
Well, about his missing the meeting this morning. Nobody's been able to reach him all day.
I wouldn't worry about that. Mr. Cooper's been here a long time. Probably feels he's entitled to take a day for himself now and then.
That's what I've been trying to tell Mr. Lane.
Oh, by the way, Miss Starlin, how is Mr. Zinthrop?
Oh, fine. In a few days, we'll start the layouts for the campaign.
Oh, I'm ready when you are, boss.
Look those over.
Hey, Bill.
Huh?
Don't go getting any ideas about the boss.
Well, me? Don't be silly. I just wanted to know that I'm an eager member of the team. Still, she is looking a lot younger these days, isn't she? Do you think Zinthrop would give you any of those treatments? You know, break the watch or something?
You know this, too.
Lie down now. Go to sleep.
Such horrible sound. Like a nightmare.
It's a bad dream. Lie down.
Hello and welcome back to Nightmare Theater. This Wasp Woman movie is something. This woman did not think her clever plan through, did she? Speaking of not thinking things through, where's El Sapo?
Pistol packing mama.
Well, you certainly seem to be feeling better. Is your back okay? Let me guess, you found something to make your back better. Someone probably sold you some snake oil or some magic beans.
Well, it's sort of like that. It's sort of like that. I met a man, he helped me. Say, fellas, here's a trivia question for you. What animal has the strongest back in the entire animal kingdom?
The elephant.
No, the horse. A man sold me some elixir pills made from the backs of draft horses. My back is gonna be fine in no time.
I bet I see where this is going. Did he warn you of any side effects? Are you gonna turn into a horse or something? Are you gonna start making horse noises? Are we gonna be doing a Mr. Ed bit? Shall I slap a bag of oats on your face?
Now, he didn't say anything about that stuff, but I do like oats. He said just take 3 capsules of distilled asinus elixir daily, by mouth, luckily. And I'm almost out of pills, which is bad, because the man who sold them to me just got hit by a truck and is in the hospital. Do you know where I can get more asinus elixir?
Asinus, is that what the man called it? Is that the word he used?
Yeah, that's the word he used.
You know what, that's the Latin word for donkey, right? You've been taking a jackass elixir. I have to say it's working.
Something has happened to me, boss. I can't control it. I can't control it. Can you help me? I don't want to turn into a donkey like that lady in the movie turned into a bug.
Well, why not? We could use a donkey around here. I mean, you'd come in handy around harvest time, and we could let kids ride you for money. It will make a mint.
You gotta help me, boss. You gotta help me.
All right, I'll figure something out. Why don't you folks enjoy the thrilling conclusion of The Wasp Woman while the jackass man and I try to figure this out?
Tell Mr. Green that personnel is his responsibility. I have other things to think about than worrying whether the night watchman walked off the job.
Well, that's just it, Miss Starlin. Mr. Green feels that the watchman never left the building. His lunch pail and his raincoat are still in the basement.
I don't want to hear anything more about it, Mary.
All right, Starlin.
We'll use these.
She swears she heard a scream from one of the other floors. Zinthrop heard it too, but she convinced him he was having a bad dream.
Oh, maybe they both were.
That's not funny anymore, Mary. There's something going on in that building. And I'm going to find out what it is.
How?
Have a look around Cooper's lab, for one thing. After that, I don't know.
Hold it steady.
Bill, this is crazy. We can really get in trouble.
I won't tire you, Miss Warren, but it is important.
All right, Mr. Allen. I'll be in my room.
Sinthrop. Sinthrop, you've got to help me. Something's happening. Something's happening to me. I can't control it.
There's something I must remember, but I can't.
Try to think. The wasp enzymes. The extracts you were experimenting with before the accident. Try to think.
Well, this is Zinthrop's notebook, Mary. Notes on his experiments with Jan.
Well, how did Cooper get hold of it?
I don't know. If only Coop would show up. Mary, look.
It's Mr. Cooper's pipe.
Don't you get it? He's going to go out without his pants and leave that pipe behind. He's still somewhere in the building. I bet a year's salary on it.
If he is.
He's dead. And the night watchman.
There's only enough left for one more injection. One more. You've got to make more, Sinthrop. Help me, Sinthrop.
Please, my head.
Sinthrop, help me!
Oh, what?
Help me!
Is he asleep?
I don't know.
No, don't touch him.
If anybody knows what's behind all this, it's him. Mr. Zinthrop.
Bill. Look at.
Her coat, purse, and everything else are still in there. She wouldn't go out without her purse.
Bill, let's get out of here. I don't like it.
I can't. You must warn her.
Mr. Zinthrop.
Who are you?
Well, there's nothing to be alarmed about, Mr. Zinthrop. I'm Bill Lane, and this is Miss Dennison, Miss Starlin's secretary.
Miss Starlin. The cat.
What about a cat?
Must warn her. Injections. Must not take any more injections.
Is Miss Darlin in danger?
Terrible danger. I must...
Take it easy, Mr. Zinthrop. You're still pretty weak. Mary, see if you can get Jan on the phone.
All right.
There's no answer.
Oh, Miss Darlin?
Is that you, Mary?
Where are you?
We're in the building.
We're in Mr. Zintrop's room.
Something's happened down
Here,
here.
let me talk to her. Hello, Miss Starlin. This is Lane.
Why are you and Mary still in the building?
I myself.
Don't let it stop, Mary.
I myself. I must not
I can't explain now, Miss Starlin.
I must go.
Hang on to it.
I must help. You must not hold me back.
Don't worry, Mr. Zinthrop. We won't let anything happen to Miss Darlin.
Hello. Hello, Miss Starlin.
What's going on down there?
Stay in your office. I'll be right up. Keep an eye on Zinthrop, honey. I'm going upstairs.
Oh, no. The insect. The insect.
Take it easy, Mr. Zinthrop.
You do not understand. Miss Darling, she's in danger. I must warn.
Look, I'll have to stay here. You go for Jan. When you get up there, call the police. You can't get outside on this phone.
All right, I'll hurry.
Not the police. No, the police.
You just relax and take it easy. Everything will be all right. We'll take care of those whatever
You do not understand. You do not understand that girl. You shouldn't have sent her upstairs. She's in danger. You must stop her before it is too late.
Okay, as soon as the cops get here, we'll take her.
Oh, you fool, you fool. Miss Darling will kill her and tear her body to shreds.
Miss Starlin, kill Mary?
Miss Darling is not a human being any longer. The enzymes have changed her. She will destroy the girl as a female wasp would destroy her enemies, and then devour the remains.
Then Bill found Mr. Zinthrop's notebook in Cooper's desk. No, there's no mistake. We've got to call the police now.
Now, Mary, you're just getting a little excited. Who could possibly want to hurt Mr. Cooper?
I don't know. It's not only Mr. Cooper. What about...
Hello and welcome back. Well, that was quite a shocking ending, wasn't it? Susan Cabot was actually injured when that bottle hit her.
But what can you do for me, boss? I don't want to turn into a donkey.
Oh, El Sapo, there's nothing to worry about. I had the boys in the lab analyze those capsules. It's just harmless fish oil.
But am I going to turn into a fish now? You know how I feel about water.
You're not going to turn into anything. It's all in your mind, boy.
Are you sure?
Positive. So what did you think of the movie?
I didn't see the ending of it. Did that bee lady get away? Did the doctor live?
I wasn't really watching either, so I can't say. But what do we have queued up for next week?
Well, get the Justin Wilson jokes ready because we are going to the bayous of Louisiana for this one.
It's early bird food, Bob.
Early bird food?
Yeah.
Dead? Anything dead would be stinking to now.
Who killed her?
It was wild dogs, boy. This couldn't be done by a human person.
Take your hands off me,
Now, you hold on to your manners, boy. You got a death to stand
now, let's hold it.
You show me a pack of dogs where one of them knows how to hit you on the side of the head and knock you unconscious, and I'll sign a death certificate saying she was killed by dogs.
Something struck her.
Someone struck her. You've got a murder, Sheriff.
What's he saying?
What he's been saying ever since Ellie was killed.
Hugh, what are you saying, Hugh?
Jolie, Annie, look.
No. What? Hey. Oh. I get back. No. What is? Go on. Don't.
My, that looks mildly interesting. At least Mittens will like it. Tune in next week, folks, for The Moon of the Wolf, here on Nightmare Theater. And as always, may all your dreams be nightmares.